Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Bytes, where we discuss all things crypto, DeFi, airdrop, and more. Over the last few videos, I've been sharing with you my strategies and an overview of some of my top airdrop plays on Solana, that being on Meteora, Kamino, and Parcl. In this video, I wanted to share with you some of the other platforms that I'm farming on Solana that are a little bit smaller, so I think we can go through each of them in just a couple of minutes. So I'll put them all in this one video. So with that said, yeah, let's get right to it. All right, so the first platform that we're discussing is called Symmetry. And basically what Symmetry is an app that allows you to either create your own basket of tokens so that you and other people can invest in those baskets. Or, as you can see here, you can just choose baskets that other people have already created and then, invest in each of them if you desire. So, as you can see here, the baskets can range from anything from, like, this one looks like it's an all SOL and SOL derivatives. Here, this one looks like a SOL and meme coin type thing. Here's bonk, when, and whiff. So I guess this is a dog basket. So you can see that there's a wide variety of baskets that you can choose from. They do have an airdrop program going on. And basically the way that you earn points from that is one, either creating baskets on your own, and then you earn points based off of the amount of TVL that you get in your basket, including whatever you invest in it yourself. And then separately, which is what I've been mostly focused on, is just picking baskets that are of interest to me and investing in those. So kind of what I've done, I've been using Symmetry for a few months now, and with just about like $1,000 or so, not too much. I've just been spreading it across a wide variety of baskets, so like 50 here, 100 there, in an AI basket, a meme coin basket, whatever else I could find that kind of just allowed myself to diversify as much as possible. And currently, I'm near the top 100 here. So there's not any announcement that I've seen from Symmetry as far as when they think this airdrop period is going to end. I would say probably you have a few more months at the very least. So if this is of interest to you, I think it's not too late to get involved yet, especially if you have at least a few $100s to put into it, or think that you can drive people to invest in your basket. So that is Symmetry. Next is Cropper Finance. So this one's just kind of a simple DEX where there's a variety of pools, from meme coins to just SOL to I think there's even stable pools. So there's probably like 10 or 20 pools here. They also have an airdrop campaign going on, where points are earned purely based off of how much liquidity and fees you're generating in these pools. So what I've been doing is I've mainly just been focused on the SOL USDC pool, and then they allow for concentrated liquidity. So I've just been setting a tight range, like 1.5% on each side, and I have to check it maybe once or twice a day and rebalance as needed, which takes like 30 seconds, not very long. This one I've only put in a couple $100. I've been using it for a couple months now, and on this one I'm also in the top 500 on the leaderboard. I think if this is of interest to you, you also have some time still. I don't think that they're gonna be airdropping until late Q4 2024, or even maybe sometime in 2025. And like I said, you don't need too much to start really ranking up the leaderboard here. So that's pretty much the main way that you can utilize Cropper. And one thing to note here is that, for like in these SOL USDC pools, as an example, right now it has an APR of 103%, which is, quite good. But when you have a range as tight as what I've been using, like I'm getting like 300, 400, 500% APRs. Now I'm having to rebalance regularly and monitor it, but it really helps to get, you know, good fees coming through with that tight range. So yeah, that is Cropper. Next is NX Finance. And so NX Finance also has an airdrop going on. And the cool thing about this one is that you can actually get a 2-for-1 airdrop here if you follow the strategy that I've been doing. So 2 ways that you can earn points on NX Finance. One is just simply lending USDC, USDT, or SOL, depositing it into these pools. You're earning about 10% APR, so not too shabby here. And you know, you're just earning points based off of your TVL and the amount of time that you've kept it, you know, into the pool. So that's the first way. The second way is how you can get a 2-for-1 airdrop and also earn even more points with the NX Finance airdrop. And that is through this leverage tab here. So the one that I've been focused on is this JLP section. So let me show you how that works. JLP, for those of you that may not be aware, is Jupiter's perps basket, where it's kind of like the counterparty to any perp traders on the platform. The token JLP consists of fees that are generated from the perps DEX, as well as it consists of a combination of BTC, ETH, SOL, and USDC. So it's a pretty nicely balanced kind of basket token, and it's been performing really well ever since it wasn't, you know, brought to the market maybe about a year or so ago now. So I feel pretty safe with JLP. I'd say as far on the risk curve, it's between holding, you know, like SOL and USDC. I feel like it's like kind of in the middle there. So not too risky, not financial advice, but that's my opinion. And so back to this, how NX Finance works is, in this tab at least, is you are depositing VSOL into this pool. They're swapping it for JLP, and then you're earning, you know, points based off of the TVL. What's even better though is that you're able to leverage that if you wish. So it lets you go up to 3x leverage. I'm at about 2.7 or so, so pretty high. And because you're depositing VSOL into this pool, you're not only earning points for the NX Finance airdrop, but you're also earning points for the VSOL for the Vault Sol airdrop as well. And you can watch those points go here. So this is like kind of the third wave that they just started, I think only a few days ago. The airdrop hasn't happened yet. You've only been able to just claim your points. But yeah, so with this one, you know, you can deposit the VSOL, leverage it as much or as little as you want. You earn an APY on that, plus you're earning the APY on the JLP as well. So that's been my preferred way of using NX Finance. The other options that you have, if that is not of interest, is you can just straight up deposit VSOL into this pool, and you can leverage it against SOL. So, you know, a little bit less risky because, you know, it's balanced, and you can go up to 5x leverage here. You're not getting the JLP swap happening, so you're purely, you know, being exposed to SOL only here, but you are able to leverage up to 5x if you want. So that helps you both earn the VSOL airdrop as well as the NX Finance airdrop here. Lastly, this other tab, I honestly haven't really even looked at this, but I believe you can basically deposit JLP and hedge it against SOL here up to 3x leverage. So you won't earn the VSOL airdrop this way, but you can earn the NX Finance airdrop that way. So here, I don't know, where am I? They don't really have a leaderboard, so I don't know how I compare against others. But yeah, I feel like I have to be fairly highly ranked. I have a few $1,000s in here, and I've been using it for a few months. And the way that they work is that you have your individual, and then you also have a team. So I'm on Juicy Souls team. If you're interested in joining, I'll put the link to join our team in the show notes here. And yeah, that's pretty much NX Finance. All right, next platform that we'll be going over is Rain Finance. Rain Finance also has an airdrop campaign going on right now. And basically, this is a lending and borrowing platform. The way that you earn points is obviously by either lending or borrowing. What I've been focused on as far as the airdrop is concerned is primarily just borrowing. The reason for that is because when you lend your funds here, basically what you're doing is you are setting up a pool. I won't get into the details too much, but you're basically setting up a pool with Sol USDC, or they support a number of other assets. You're depositing those funds into that pool, and then you're setting the terms of which you would be open to someone from, to borrow those funds. So say that you're open to lend out Sol, up to one Sol for 30 days at an APY of 10%, let's say. So you go and set that pool up, and then at that point, you're not earning points just yet. You're waiting for someone to actually accept your offer, borrow the amount that they wish, up to your one Sol that you had in this example, and then you're earning points as those funds are lent out. So the reason why I don't like that is because I'm not earning points 100% of the time, even though the funds are on the platform and I'm not, utilizing them in any other way. So instead, what I've been doing is just borrowing instead. And so the way that that works is, here in this example, if I want to put up 10 USDC in collateral, I'll get $9.78 worth of Sol. And then I can go down here and I can see all the different offers, the APR that they're going to charge, how long I can borrow that Sol for, and then, what's the amount of interest on that. And so you can typically, if you scroll through here, you can find some decent APYs. See, like this one here, 1%, 2 days. You can find people that do it for longer. So pretty much what I've been doing is just finding low APRs, having it go for a few days. And then one cool thing that this allows you to do is, instead of having to always repay over and over again once that duration is ending, you have the option to just extend your loan that you're borrowing from with one click. So the way right now I think I'm in a low APR loan for 14 days. So pretty much once a week I'll just go in there, extend it. I'm paying a couple bucks a week on a few $100s that I have added in here, and I'm in the top few hundred on the leaderboard here for the airdrop. So this is another one where you don't need a lot if you're borrowing and it costs you a couple bucks a week. I think that rain.fi has been getting a decent amount of traction, so hopefully the airdrop covers those fees, but that's kind of the gamble that I'm doing here. One thing to note is that obviously if I'm putting in $100 in USDC here, I am getting back almost all of that in Sol immediately. So I'm able to go take that and, use it elsewhere. So I'm not actually locking up $100 here and not, and losing money on it. I'm actually able to take that Sol and do whatever I want with it. And since I can extend the loan, I can do, have that Sol to work for me elsewhere for a much longer period of time if I want. I don't think rain.fi is, I think there's still time here as well. So if this is of interest to you, yeah, go for it. The next one is Texture Finance, which is very similar to rain.fi. Basically, they also have an airdrop program, and the way that you earn points is either borrowing or lending. Pretty much exactly how rain.fi works. I've been focused on the borrow option only, not lending, because I want my funds to work for me all the time as far as earning points for the airdrop. So I'll lock up some Sol, some USDC, get some Sol, and then they also have that ability to extend it. So every few days I'll come in here and extend the offer, and so that way I'm using the Sol elsewhere to earn me points on other airdrops. So this one I do think you have time as well. So if it's of interest, take advantage of that too. One more is Beast Trade, Flash Trade rather, sorry. And this one They do not have a points program, but I've read for a number of time now from some people that are pretty, uh, knowledgeable as far as Solana and what's going on there, that most likely they will be issuing a token at some point. So I'm just, I have about $100 into Flash Trade here just in case that happens. So that way, I've been doing it for a few months now. Two ways that you can use their platform is one, trade perps. I'm not doing that. Instead, what they have is this earn tab, and they have 5 different pools where the APRs are quite good. On average, I'd say pool 1 and pool 4, I think, are the ones that I've been in. I have like 100 in each, and they usually average around 50%. And yeah, it just like kind of JLP, they have a mixed basket of tokens in them, and you're acting as the counterparty on trades that are happening on the perps deck. So, earning a decent APY on these funds, and I'm positioning myself to hopefully get an airdrop if and when they do issue a token. So this one's a little bit more speculative, but given the nice APY, I don't think it hurts to put a little bit in here and see what happens if you're interested. That's pretty much the main other platforms that I'm using to farm airdrops. The other ones, I've had Jupe staked for quite a while now. If you're not doing that, I would highly consider thinking about that, because not only are you qualifying yourself for future Jupiter airdrops, which the next one should hopefully be coming at the end of 2024 or early 2025, but you're earning fees from all the different tokens that get launched on Jupiter, and they distribute those every few months, which has been a nice. I've probably gained back at least 50% of the value that I've staked just from those rewards thus far alone. Plus the price of Jupe has been going up, which has been great too. So if you are not currently staking with Jupe, I think it's something you should definitely consider. I also am staking with Pyth. Hasn't really yielded too much thus far as other airdrops are concerned. So I'm debating on whether I want to continue doing that or not, but I do have funds there. So maybe something for you to check out as well if that interests you. That pretty much ends it. So other than these, like I've said in my other videos, Meteora, Kamino, and Parcl are the other big farms that I'm doing on Solana at the moment. And yeah, other than that, I think that calls it a day here. So thanks so much. Hope this video was helpful for you. And until next time, happy farming.